Konnichiwa, gamers! My name is Gamerman! Oh yeah, I gotta start the music. I'm very good at making videos, guys. We're doing the all-out attack and the Showtime tier list in one package because, let's be honest, we don't... How the fuck are we gonna yap for that long about fucking... I mean, we're gonna make it... This video is gonna be an hour long, isn't it?
Yeah.
It always happens every fucking time.
I mean, this intro is already, like, long.
I mean, our intros are always long. We can never get to the point.
True. Everything about us is long. Apart from my penis, but we'll move on.
Oh, don't worry. Mine is long. You don't gotta worry about that.
Yeah.
Well, to say it precisely, it is very slightly above the average. How do I know this? Insecurity, baby.
Yeah, it's because I did my own experiment of like average, because I've actually had sex with every man that has ever lived.
Ah.
And to any guys watching, if you didn't know that, well, I told you my penis was small.
I mean,
you probably did feel it. You were asleep.
You could have woken me up before you put your dick in my mouth. I'm just saying.
No. Remember, I was like, I put your dick in my bum.
Oh.
Like, you probably didn't realize.
Again, you could have.
I know, but like,
you could have yelled at me or something. Just.
I was screaming. You didn't hear.
How do I not hear? Did I have my? Well, did I have fucking?
I don't know.
Was I blasting red eye circulation in my headphones or something?
Maybe you were having like a dream or something.
This is the most unhinged fucking intro to any video we've ever recorded. Holy shit!
How did I do this?
You finally got up to your senses.
I forgot we were recording. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That's what makes these videos fun. It's just fucking two friends yapping.
Exactly.
I mean, I hardly treat these like YouTube videos either. I treat it more like just a fun conversation.
Yeah.
And like, we may as well record it because, I mean, people enjoy tier list videos.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we should probably talk about fucking... How long has it been? 3-4 minutes, and we're finally talking about what all-out attacks are.
Yeah.
When you hit every enemy's weakness, you unlock an all-out attack. These are some of the most stylish animations in the game. They look super cool. They make your penis really hard. Just amazing shit all around. And then the Showtime animations show up just kind of randomly, and they contribute to Royal being easy as fuck. But hey, they're fun cutscenes.
Yeah, I think there's like specific conditions you have to fulfill, but I don't remember them.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a tryhard, I'd probably figure those out as soon as I could.
If you get baton passed, you lose 50% of your health. A party member faints. You recover from a status ailment or getting knocked out or downed. The protagonist is dying. The protagonist is downed. An enemy is downed. An enemy is critically injured. And rarely when an enemy is afflicted with a status ailment taken from the wiki.
Yeah, I might consider that I'll never have to consider that because this game is easy.
Yes. They just kind of happen.
Yeah, to me they also just kind of happen because you can abuse the game in so many other ways to the point where triggering a Showtime is never really needed. They're appreciated though because again they are fun cutscenes.
Yes.
But all attacks are going to be pretty simple to go through. I don't think there's a single D or even C tier all attack in this game.
No, definitely.
Like the lowest all-out attack ranking we have is a B tier.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know if we're going to be getting that low. By the way,
we'll see.
All-out attacks are that good. But Joker's all-out attack. I mean, like everything Joker, it is either the best or one of the best in the game. This is iconic. I think it's the best all-out attack in the game.
Agree.
Like, this image is associated with Persona 5. No image is associated with Persona 5 more than his all-out attack.
Yeah, I mean, it was in Smash, and that is what made me want to play this game. I saw this shit in Smash, and I was like, this shit's tight as fuck. I want to play this game.
Yeah, in Persona... Smash is also the reason why I wanted to pick up Persona 5, so I very much appreciate Smash for that.
Yeah.
That easy
The only
tier.
part of Smash DLCs that were good, Lamau. Anyway, yeah. I mean, this is Persona 5, like the most iconic image of Persona 5 by far.
Yeah. I mean,
for good reason.
I don't normally do this, but we're adding an S+ tier for just this.
Yes.
Literally only
Fair enough.
this. It's that iconic.
Yeah.
And then next up is, I believe,
Morgana.
I like Morgana's.
I like it. Yeah. I like it.
Like, it's a very cheeky pose. It represents his personality very well. The fucking sitting on a chair with his legs crossed and a cigar is fucking wild.
I imagine it as a joint, and I think Morgana's just fucking Snoop Dogg.
This is it's such a weird and creative thing for Morgana to be doing in his odd attack animation. I really like this one.
I agree.
I don't know if I'd quite put it S tier though.
No, A tier.
I'd say it's A tier though. I really do like it.
I think the lack of vibrant colors make it not S tier.
Yeah, it's definitely more subdued in its color tone, which feels kind of out of place for Persona 5.
Yeah, and I think for Morgana as well, in particular.
I really do love the red highlights around him, though. Those look great.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then next up, I imagine, would be Ryuji.
Yeah. Must be. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I really love Ryuji's Awakening.
I love this pose.
Yeah, it's an amazing, such a satisfying pose. I love the font they use. The caution
I think
signs
it's so
look great.
fitting for Ryuji.
It's so fitting too. Like, there's like a little bit of graffiti next to the caution signs too that works so well for a delinquent character.
Honestly,
the fucking pose is great.
The thing about all out attacks that I'm looking for is how well can they sum up the character in a nutshell, really. And this does a great job at it.
Yeah, I think this is S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite an easy S tier for me.
I agree. And then we probably have on.
Yep. Well, I'll actually watch through the animation before I talk about it.
Yeah, it is.
I really love that twist she does before her pose. That's really satisfying.
The twist is great. I love that pose she throws in general. I think it's adorable as fuck.
Yeah, it's a really nice pose. I love the way that one of her twin tails is up in the air like that. That's really cool.
Yeah,
it makes the pose a lot more defined. And I
think
really love the background of this one. I didn't realize how
yeah,
good
the background's
looks.
really nice.
Yeah, it's very simple, but it just works. It has a very cutesy aesthetic. I never really think of Ann as like a cutesy character, but this all attack really does give like that vibe for her.
Yeah.
Again, the font here is really cool too.
Yeah, I think the text is a little bit out of place, like the message itself, but I like the font.
I'm considering S tier for this one, which is I wouldn't have before having viewed this critically, but I really love this one.
Yeah.
It either is like low S tier or high A tier.
Low S tier.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'm giving it brownie points because pink is my favorite color. So.
Oh yeah, pink is a great color. Yeah, there's a lot of aspects of the odd attack that I didn't appreciate until I saw it for this video.
Yusuke.
And Yusuke's odd attack is great. The animation to get to this pose looks great.
Yeah, and the background with
the fucking,
what I assume is like a fucking dragon.
Yeah, it almost kind of looks
so
like the
fucking
dragon
cool.
is attacking the opponent.
Yeah. Also, I
Otherwise,
love
the background doesn't have that much to it. The font doesn't look amazing either. It doesn't.
Yeah.
The text doesn't really scream Yusuke either.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of like, goodbye. Like, you're fucked. But
I really love the pose though, and that dragon looks badass. This is
I think
A tier in my opinion.
Yeah, because I think the white background is quite boring, but I think at the same time it is a good thing because it does highlight obviously the fucking dragon, which has the streaks of red, and Yusuke, which has the light blue. But
Yeah.
I think it could have also worked with like a lighter blue kind of thing in the background. But
Yeah, I would say this is.
A2.
I think I like this less than Morgana's, honestly.
I think I'd put it slightly above, but below is fair.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with below.
Yeah.
The fucking Morgana cigar alone, I think, is enough.
To be fair, Cigar does.
That shit's fucking wild.
It is wild.
But yeah, Yusuke still is an amazing.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's gonna be a single B tier.
No.
We'll find out later though. But Makoto again has a really satisfying wind up.
Yeah.
And then this pose looks really cool too.
Having her back to the screen is very cool.
Yeah. I like the background. It's simple, but it's not boring like Yusuke's.
It feels like I don't know. I like how the blood splatters on the background.
Yeah, the blood splatters look
it,
great. It gives like the true sort of like biker gang aesthetic to it, which looks it's very funny with Makoto, and then of course this pose is really it's a really strong pose.
Yeah, I think the white background does work when you have that streak of red in it. I think it's fine when you have that bit of color in it, and it draws more attention to it, to be fair. And the text is nice as well. It feels like very Makoto-esque to have Justice has prevailed as her text with that.
I'd say she's like top of A tier.
I agree, above Morgana.
Yeah. I can't quite compare her to the S tiers, but still a very solid, really strong all-attack animation.
Solid. Yes.
And then I don't think they're gonna do Futaba's next. They might.
Yeah, they will. This is
Okay.
Futaba's.
Yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be... Yeah, because Futaba's all-attack isn't in Vanilla.
Vanilla, yeah. So this all-attack... I know this all-out attack happens... you unlock it, I think, in a Confidant. And if an all-out attack doesn't KO your opponents, there's a chance that Futaba's will activate and guaranteed KO all your opponents.
Oh.
Now, the thing is, this one looks great, but I don't like it when, like, in my brain, I know normally I wouldn't get an animation if it weren't for Futaba's ability activating. But, like, sometimes I like the other ones as well, and sometimes it feels like I see... This is the one, obviously, you see the most, because you don't need Futaba in your party or to be the last one to knock down someone, obviously, to activate it. So I see it a lot. So I get kind of mixed, but it does look great.
Yeah, it's a really good pose. The background is really nice. Futaba has a very in-character cheeky expression.
Yeah, very Futaba.
The video game visual effects actually poofs out look great, and and of course the wind up where she's like touching the bomb has a lot more character to it than other alt attack animations.
Yeah,
but I honestly feel like this alt attack is too busy compared to other alt attacks. There's too much going on. So I actually think this is my least favorite one so far.
Agree. But I think it's still bottom of A tier, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's either high B tier or bottom of A tier.
I think we should see how many we have in A tier. If we end up having, like, 3 more in A tier, then I think we'd put it down. I think we might, so I think top of B tier is fair.
Yeah. So far, this is... I could totally see someone thinking this is one of the best alt attacks in the game too.
That's completely fair. Yeah.
It has so much going for it, but I'm not a huge fan of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Still really good though. I mean, it's an alt attack.
Mm-hmm. Now we have Akechi.
Yeah.
No, Haru. Sorry, Haru.
Yeah, because Haru's before Akechi.
Yes.
Yeah, I really love Haru's alt
I
attack.
love it. It is great.
Because Haru is a character where, like, great concept, bad execution. This is one of the only times where it feels like her greatness is fully realized.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, this might be the only time where Haru is actually fully realized. Because this pose, excellent. The build-up beforehand is hilarious. Just fucking drinking
It is. I mean, imagine like you're getting the blood like gushing out of you, and then there's just like a teenager over there drinking tea.
Yeah, like it's great shit. And then the background looks amazing too. Love the flowers. The text.
The flowers are very nice.
Text is very in character. I, honest to God, think this is S tier.
Yeah.
This is absolutely amazing. I'd say.
Now, here's the thing. Wait, hold up. On that all-out attack text, it's French.
Give me another 30 minutes. We'll be back to the video soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Despite my hatred of France,
We'll rate it properly.
We'll rate it properly. I think I put this above on.
Yeah. Also, to the viewers who are French, don't be mad. I'm French too.
It's just a joke. It's an in joke that went too far. That's what the French shit is.
Way too far. But
granted, I do genuinely think Spice hates French people.
That's the thing. I think he actually kind of like very much dislikes them.
Because
Like,
I hate
isn't a
France
joke
as a
anymore.
joke. Fucking Spice, I think he actually hates French people.
Yeah.
And he was the one who started the in joke, so.
Yeah, he's the one who started it. Anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy too. This is the first S tier placement Haru's ever gotten. I feel so happy for her.
Exactly.
It took like 15 tier lists when it finally happened.
Yeah, she got S tier, but in the process she got an F tier. Like, she got win. The only thing in French that has any resemblance to France that got an S tier for Aiden. Let's go.
Yeah, the only thing French in general. But
it does look amazing. And then now we have Akechi.
Yeah, well, I mean, Akechi has two alt attacks.
I think we can rate both of them though.
Yeah, I think we can rate both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll do the analyst. Oh yeah, I really love the dance he does before this one. That's fucking great.
The dance is great.
And the pose is well defined. It's not amazing, mainly because it feels out of character for Akechi, but that's the point.
Yeah, it's not his true persona, so it's not really him. This is him still faking his personality. But
and as such, the rest of it feels really fake too. Yeah, at the same time, that's what this alt attack is supposed to convey anyway, so it works.
It's only that feeling is only conveyed if you've played the entire game, but at the time it was really good.
Yeah, and it's difficult for me to judge this in its original context, given how he has the other alt attack. I'd say this is still a really good alt attack, though. I'd probably put the Robin Hood alt attack in A tier.
I agree, A tier, but like
probably above Yusuke, maybe.
Yeah, above Yusuke.
And then we'll rate Loki later.
Yeah.
It's a good all attack. And then
this
I
is
assume,
actual,
yeah, this is.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if it's gonna be
Sumire.
Sumire or
It's just Sumire.
All right. I mean,
And it's
Sumire's
very
all
good.
attack is great.
It's very good.
Mhm.
Very, very good.
The ribbon twirls she does beforehand lead up to the pose really well. Pose itself is really strong. The fact that she has the ribbon in her mouth is really cute.
It is very adorable, yes.
I mean, Sumire in general is a very adorable character. I really love the background. Font looks great. It's a very graceful and stylish pose.
Now, the only thing is, this is also Kasumi's all-out attack. We see
I think it
the
works
very
equally
start.
well for both of them, honestly.
Agree.
Because, like, for Kasumi, it represents Kasumi perfectly. I mean, duh.
Yeah.
For Sumire, though, what this all-out attack represents is that even as Sumire, she's still just as capable as Kasumi.
For sure.
So I still think this is an amazing alt attack, and when viewed through that angle, I'm considering S tier, honestly.
I think I can agree with you on that, actually.
I think,
that's
honestly, top of S tier even.
top of S tier, because it does look beautiful as
Not
well.
only does it look great, but it has actual story significance too, which is something that
Yeah.
no other alt attack has in this game.
Which it doesn't need to. Let's just preface
It doesn't
that.
need to either.
to.
That's what makes
It's
it
just
even...
a nice addition.
The fact that this works equally well for Kasumi and Sumire is just flabbergasting. It's so well done.
Yeah. Because they are very, very different in personality.
Yeah.
So making an all-out attack that works equally well for both of them is very hard to do, and they've done it.
Because that's the one thing that Kasumi and Sumire shared in common, their passion for gymnastics. But yeah, the next one's gonna be Akechi again.
Yeah. Ooh, Wakechi.
I really love this alt attack.
I love it. This is where the black background works because of Akechi. It
Yeah.
works, and it's very, very fucking good.
The barbed wire that around everything too works really well. The
His
white
face, bro! Look at his face and look at his hands.
Yeah, this is who Akechi really is, and it
Yeah.
feels so good to just get to see that. Because Akechi
It
is
is.
being fake as fuck for the entire game until Maruki's palace happens, and he's able to fight alongside the Phantom Thieves, be himself. Despite being a fucking crazy psycho guy, he's still doing good for the world by stopping Maruki.
Yeah.
And he's able to do that while being himself too. It's great shit. I fucking love how Akechi's handled in the third semester.
Now, the only thing that I can even call annoying about this fucking all-out attack is that it's kind of hard to use because he has almighty stuff. So, like, you don't see it a lot.
Yeah, because you're
Because
using the
obviously
Almighty
nothing's
and debilitates
almighty,
way more
yeah.
than the curse attacks.
The curse attack is weak. He's got physical and gun, but unless you crit, you're not really getting those. So it is very annoying.
And the only character who can
But-
reliably crit, the only two characters that can reliably crit are Morgana and Ryuji, so...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have 10% crit, but that's fuck also. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's nothing to do with the all-out attack itself. The all-out attack itself is still fucking...
Yeah, because I very rarely saw this on my playthrough.
Yeah, neither.
Because
Like,
I was spamming like the attacks you're supposed to spam with Akechi.
Yeah, this is the all-out attack where if you didn't see it at all, then that's fair.
Yeah.
Like, I understand. Like, you haven't done anything wrong because of that, because... I mean, anyway.
One thing I'll say
It's
too.
fucking-
Oh yeah, there's like bloodstains in the background. That's in
Yeah,
character
yeah.
as well. I'm sure the background here is something Tarot related, but I'm not educated enough.
Yeah,
on, like, Tarot stuff.
definitely is. And then having Decide the Truth is great because that is Akechi.
Yeah, because Akechi because Akechi wants to decide his fate. He doesn't want his fate to be in someone else's hands. I mean, it's very on the nose, but at the same time, it's in the background. It's allowed to be on the nose.
Yeah.
I think this is an S tier.
For sure.
I'd say... I'd say above not quite above Haru.
I think I could like put it either below or above Haru either.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
very
very
split, but I think we gotta give Haru some sort of W. And
Yeah,
Akechi's been getting constant W's throughout this entire across our Persona 5 videos.
And that's just we won't mention the fact that Joker has not been outside of S tier for I don't think a single tier list.
Yeah, I mean Joker is always S tier for every tier list, but Joker is the best written silent protagonist of all time.
For sure.
So, I mean, it makes sense.
And then we have
Cunny Wardens, baby. All right, do we seriously had to watch through the entire boss fight? All right. I've only seen this like once because I haven't played it in game.
I love this, by the way.
And the lead up to it's really well done.
It's really fucking good.
It fades out really quickly, which that's annoying for me trying to get this on the frame that pops up and.
It's not.
But
you can use the buttons to advance a frame now. Like the, I don't know what it is on American keyboard, but
yeah. We
can leave it at that. It's more bright than that, but we all know that.
I mean, the lead up is really well done. They're like dancing and shit. This pose is fantastic. Justine's just kind of chilling out while Caroline's like, ha 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 ha. I fucking did it, bitches.
Stepping on you.
Very in character. The chains in the background work really well for the prison theme. The text, not only an amazing font, but the what it's saying is great too. Don't be so cocky. It fits these characters perfectly.
Because they literally say that the entire game.
Yeah. I did not expect. Because I've never seen like. I've never seen this in game because I just don't really bother with a lot of the Velvet Room shit. Yeah. Because this game's so easy that you don't really have to.
Yeah.
But like S tier, this is a really good all attack.
Also, I think a big reason being that all of the all-out attacks are like red in the animation in the build-up to the final screen, but this one being blue, the blues just look so nice, and that's just the Velvet Room being the Velvet Room. It looks
that's what's cool about the Velvet Room too. Doesn't matter what Persona game it is, it will always be blue.
Yeah, and it looks fucking amazing for it.
Yeah, I mean, this blue look with the Persona 5 aesthetic, not only is it
so
refreshing to see, but it just looks fantastic.
Yeah.
This is an amazing all attack. How come I never seen this shit before? I really love this shit. I'd say I have no idea how high I'd put this.
I'll be real. I put it above Ryuji.
I am willing to back you on that. I really am. This is such a surprisingly amazing all-out attack.
Yeah.
And then Lavenza is next.
Yeah, you can just skip. And then she splits. And I think they do the same thing, but I don't remember.
Yeah, the same lead-up animation, I'm pretty sure. But then she fuses into Lavenza.
Yeah.
She has a fucking chainsaw! Holy
it's so
shit.
Cool!
I have never seen... This is my first time seeing this, I'm pretty sure. Holy shit.
I love this one, because throughout the entire, times you see Lavenza, she's very, cute, calm, quiet. But then she whips out a fucking chainsaw and look at the smile on her face. It looks so good.
Because throughout the entire game, Lavenza's personality feels mostly just like Justine. This is the fucking Caroline in her right here. Holy shit. And the background is great too. I love how it's very theater-esque.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that has to do with her character.
I don't, but it looks good.
I mean, it looks good, so I'll give it a pass.
Yeah.
And then Don't Be So Cocky shows up yet again, but under a spotlight. It's such a visually good-looking
good.
alt attack. The fucking pose is excellent. The chainsaw just... It stands out so much. This is amazing. It is really, really good.
It is. Oh, I fucking love this one.
Another S tier.
Near the top.
I'd say I prefer Sumire's.
Yeah, because of the message it gives, I think Sumire's is better, but very much, very, very, very good.
Genuinely shocked that the Cunny Wardens have some of the best alt attack animations in the game. I was not expecting that before going into this.
Yeah.
Like, huh? Because, like, in game, these characters are mostly forgettable. But, like, these alt attacks show off their characters fucking perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So then, next up is Showtime.
Showtime.
So
It's on the right. On the right.
Oh yeah, right. All the Showtimes just show up here. Yeah, so the first Showtime is On and Morgana.
On and Morgana.
I mean, I think it's fine. I don't particularly love either of these two characters, so...
I'll be honest. I don't really like this one because the green kind of hurts my eyes. I don't like the green.
Yeah, the color palette feels so strange for Persona 5.
Yeah, it doesn't feel Persona 5. It feels very bad.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, the Morgana simping for On angle has never really been funny or charming to me, so...
and especially considering, by this point in the game, it's very old.
Yeah.
The Morgana simping for On. So, it gets annoying.
Mm-hmm. Like, I really don't... Oh, okay, so then this is showing what the animation looks like after they've gotten a KO with it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that this video is comprehensive enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is one of my least favorite Showtimes, honestly. It might be my least favorite.
I remember, I think it changes or something like that.
Mm.
Like, after a certain point in the game, it does change, but I don't remember why.
Yeah, I'm not quite... Actually, am I willing to go D tier with this one? I don't know, it feels C or D.
I put it in D, to be honest.
I put it in D tier, too. This is not a very good introduction to the Showtime mechanic, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's not. I was kind of disappointed by the Showtime mechanic until the other ones. By the way, that second one is a boss fight thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think each Showtime has a boss version. I forgot about that.
Alright, so I guess the video is doing Ryuji and Yusuke next.
Yusuke, yes.
I really like this Showtime. It's unhinged as fuck, but it does a really good job of showcasing
It's so
their two
funny!
characters. Yeah. Like, that fucking pose Yusuke does is great. It's so stupid.
And then fucking Ryuji being pissed off.
And then they just grab their fucking guns. But I'm trying to eat, bitch! Fucking grenade, too! And then they do that
so
fucking
funny.
fist bump and shit. I mean...
Yeah, it's so good.
The best thing about Showtimes in this game is that it makes up for a huge story-related issue of Persona 5. The fact that the Phantom Thieves, their relationships with Joker are very well established, but their relationships with each other aren't very well established. Showtimes don't exactly fix this, but they at least help. Ryuji and Yusuke already had a friendship going on in the game, and seeing this Showtime really helps strengthen that bond. They're such natural friends, and the Showtime animation does a great job with it. I actually think it's my favorite Showtime in the game.
I think it's one of... Actually, yeah, probably my favorite.
Oh wait, my two favorite Showtimes are the Joker ones, but...
I'm saying outside of the Joker ones.
Outside of the Joker ones. I say this is
the rule is
A-tier.
Joker's S. I think A-tier, yes.
And the Joker ones are S tier, nothing can really compete with those.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into this.
But yeah, I think it's like... Ryuji really likes to eat. Yusuke really likes creative shit in general, so making Ryuji a meal, it works.
Yeah.
And then fucking that fucking like camera pose that he does while Ryuji's eating the shit, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's very in character for both of them. Alright, and then Ryuji and Makoto.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I don't really buy that Ryuji and Makoto are particularly close with each other, even with this Showtime.
Yeah, but I feel like it is quite funny with, like, Makoto telling Ryuji to, like, focus up kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really well animated one, too. And the dynamic they do have going on is fun.
It is fun, but I couldn't see it. That's the thing. That's the only annoying thing.
I can't feel their dynamic, even though the cutscene itself is fun. Mm-hmm. And the fact that fucking Ryuji's like bowing down to Makoto at the end, that shit's funny. It's genuinely funny.
I love it.
Yeah, and I think that this is definitely the second watch too. It has a lot of effort put into it.
The boss version is very nice. Yes.
Yeah, I would say this is B tier.
B tier.
It's good, but nothing special, and that mainly has to do with the fact that Ryuji and Makoto just don't really have a bond, and this.
If we had seen more of their friendship before, then I would have rated it higher. But because this feels like a kind of unnatural pairing, I don't like as much. Because I think they wanted to have everyone have 2 showtimes pretty much at least, and they kind of had to pair these two together. But I feel like it is kind of unnatural.
I think they did as good of a job as they could have, though, given the circumstances.
Yeah. For them two, like if they were forced to have them two, they did a good job with it. And then now they're doing
Haru and Makoto. I'm surprised they're doing this one so early, but
yeah,
I like this one just purely because of how fucking unhinged and weird it is.
Yeah, it's so like, why?
I mean, I'm a big pro wrestling fan, so I think it's fun.
I love how they break the camera.
They break the camera with the steel chair. The steel chair headshot was like one of the fucking.
It's not the chair.
And then they do the fucking elbow. The poses at the end look great too. Makoto's muscle man pose and Haru's cutesy heart pose is very in character for both of them.
Yeah.
And I think the wrestling thing as well, it's not established in the game, so it's a little jarring at first, but I think it works for both of them.
Yeah.
Makoto being someone who's strong with like martial arts and shit, and Haru in general being weirdly violent despite how cutesy she is.
Yeah.
Like, it works. This is another Showtime that I'd say is B tier. It's a really weird idea, but it's well executed.
Yeah. Now we have Ryuji. No, sorry.
Yusuke and On. Which
now I'm not gonna lie. Visually, I love this Showtime.
Yeah, I do think it works too, because like Yusuke and On actually do have a relationship of some sort, even if it's a kind of weird one.
But honestly,
then fucking Yusuke taking cover for that is a fucking amazing looking one.
It's so good. I think this Showtime does very much fit for them because obviously a lot of like Yusuke's persona is very Japanese kind of themed, and then Makoto is kind of like the model kind of thing. So I think it does very much work, and it looks amazing.
Yeah. And, like, I think the main thing that works about this Showtime, too, is that the game itself doesn't really do an amazing job at remedying the rift that Yusuke put between him and On. But the Showtime, I think, does a great job at showing, oh yeah, we're still friends.
Yeah.
I think A tier.
Agree.
I'd say bottom of A tier, but still A tier. One of the best Showtimes in the game, for sure.
Yeah.
And then another Morgana one, which automatically means it's kind of weaker than the other ones, but...
Yes.
I do prefer this over the Morgana and on Showtime though, because it at the very least does a really good job at showing off Haru's character.
Yeah, but the problem is, considering Morgana's just, for the most part, a car, for most of it, means you don't really see much of his personality, which you could consider a good
Honestly, it's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. I still think this is one of the weaker Showtimes, though.
Yes.
I would say C tier.
C tier, yes, but not D tier. But it's not bad. It's just kind of dead, like kind of boring.
Yeah, Morgana has the worst Showtimes in the game. That's pretty clear.
Yeah, Morgana's Morgana.
Morgana is Morgana. That's for sure. I like this Showtime artwork, by the way. Is this official or is it fan art?
I don't know. It looks like fan art because I feel like
fan art, but
yeah, this does. I think this art style is not posted. Like Ryuji does not look like how Atlas would make him. So I don't know.
Yeah, granted, Ryuji in general is I read one of the Persona 5 mangas and Ryuji just did not look like Ryuji. So different artists had different ways of tackling him. And then next up are the Joker ones, and the Joker ones are both S tier. We may as well watch them though. Like, I really love. For the most part, this is a catchy spotlight. Joker isn't doing too much here, but I think that works.
I mean, it does make sense in context because it is. Because one thing that I love about this is that this was completely spontaneous. They didn't actually, like, think about it. Akechi's just like, Joker, keep up with me, do your thing. And then he kind of does. And
it goes to show us the level of trust that they have together. So it's a really good job at highlighting their friendship. I mean, less so friendship, but their rivalry. The boss version looks amazing too. It just looks so
boss
brutal.
Version looks so good. I think it's so fucking good.
Very easily S tier.
Yeah. And
this shit's great. And then next up we have, in my opinion, the kind of by default the best Showtime in the game.
Yeah.
Like Sumire and Joker's Showtime is so good. It just has everything.
It is.
It has showcases their characters really well. The game is pretty much screaming at you, ship them, ship them, ship them.
Yeah, I was about to say that. This is literally like.
Yeah, it does a good job of showing Sumire and Kasumi's relationship. This Showtime has everything. It is very easily the best one in the game. Oh, and the ending pose is amazing too.
Yeah,
again, it's screaming, ship them, ship them.
Yeah, it's very adorable.
Which I do ship them. They're a very natural fit for each other.
Yeah, obviously.
Honest to God, Sumire was probably out of the game just as shipping bait.
Yeah, I mean, I think, isn't like she one of the only characters who actually confesses to Joker really, like, properly? Because the others are like,
the others are a lot more indirect.
You kind of insinuate that you like them, but like, Sumire just says, "I love you, bro."
Yeah.
But yes, best one in the game.
Easily the best one in the game. Not so far ahead of Akechi's that it warrants its own tier, but still the best. So, Morgana got fucked so hard in this tier list.
Yeah. And it wasn't by arm, so not good.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the all attack tier list. All attack tier list is very predictably extremely top heavy. Actually, should we just put Futaba in A at this point?
Yeah, put Futaba in A. There's not enough in A to say that Futaba's
there is no B tier all attack in this game. They're all just
there's no
all attacks are meant to be some of the highlights of the game though, so makes sense.
Sure.
Also, we just love dick riding this game.
I'm not dick riding. I'm dick riding.
And then Showtime tier list. And then before we end the video, I have a Patreon. I would appreciate it if you were to give a donation. I recently added in video suggestions for this channel exclusively, by the way, not for my other channels. But for this channel, you have a video suggestion every other week, and you can do so by becoming a Tier 2 patron. So that gives you incentive for viewers of this channel in order to have like an actual reason to give me money. Because I want to make sure that these Patreon rewards are fulfilling for the people who are pledging. Because I don't feel like I should be just taking money without doing anything in gratitude for it, you know. Then of course I'd also like to thank my Phantom tier patrons Mystic Owl, Jesse, and Squizzy, and my Confidant tier patrons Regimania, Plasma, Eternum, and Ghoul. Thank you very much for your support on these videos. And I guess now is the time for the cringe outro, as it is with always. Alright, Konnichiwa oh wait, that's the greeting. Oh shit. Johnny motherfucker.
So you had cringe outro and then managed to mess up the you didn't even do the cringe part, you just got it wrong.
I mean, okay, the joke is that I got it wrong. I obviously know that, I mean, duh, but
I thought you were just being stupid.
I wasn't being stupid. That was the joke. The joke was me being stupid.
I'm sorry, man. I messed it up, didn't I?
Alright. See you guys next time.